Hello friends, my name is Chelsea Guzman and I would like to welcome you to Choices Unlimited Counseling Center. As the time for our first therapy session draws near, I would like you to take the time to watch this video and familiarize yourself with the upcoming process. I will be informing you about the foundation of our counseling center, what you can expect during your first therapy session, and any other important pieces of information I feel you should know. At Choices, we embody the notion that choice is the power for change. We seek to empower clients and their family members to identify the power that choice has in making their personal path in life, and we also seek to educate them on diversity in an ever-changing world. As our first therapy session draws near, as I said before, I would like you to realize that though some deep-seated and frustrating emotions may arise, you are always going to be surrounded by confidants who have nothing but your best interest at mind. Our main goal at Choices Unlimited Counseling Center is to provide you with the necessary components to move past any concerns in your life and develop a lifestyle geared towards positivity. We begin by exploring your wants and needs, understanding how your current choices have affected these wants and needs, and developing an action plan to get to these wants and needs. Our therapy draws heavily from William Glasser's reality therapy or choice theory, as well as select components from cognitive behavioral therapy. From reality therapy, we draw the idea that no matter what has happened in the past, we can always make a better choice today, clearly exemplifying the power of choice. From cognitive behavioral therapy, we develop the idea that emotions stem mainly from our beliefs regarding life's situations. From this, we will come to understand your beliefs regarding life situations and how they influence your current emotions. We will then deeply explore the power that choice has had in your life and will continue to have in your life, and create an action plan for you to begin taking steps towards positivity and happiness. Before our sessions begin, let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology from Southwest Minnesota State University, and shortly thereafter I attended Adler Graduate School, where I obtained my master's in clinical mental health counseling. Through a series of classes, seminars, trainings, and a multitude of other things, I have come to grasp a brief understanding of the complexities of human life, and would love to help anyone and everyone through these complexities by sharing with them what I have learned. From these fine institutions, I have learned what it means to be an ethical, supportive, trusting, and diversified therapist. I adhere to the strict and wonderful guidelines of the American Counseling Association, and I seek to make certain that every counseling session is done with the most ethically appropriate actions taking place. I primarily work with adults who are having trouble dealing with the everyday hustle and bustle of life, but I will sometimes work with couples, families, and children when necessary. Since we have already taken up the time to set up your first appointment, I'm anxiously looking forward to meeting you. During our first session, I will explain to you the process of therapy. I will provide you with a general theoretical framework from which we will be working, and we will gain an understanding of your current concerns. Our first therapy session is going to consist of learning about our informed consent documents and all about therapy, where you will be able to make an informed decision regarding whether or not you wish to continue. In this informed consent document, I will go over information such as the purpose of therapy, confidentiality and its limitations, goals, what is expected of you, the client, what is expected of me, the therapist, techniques and procedures that are used, my qualifications, my approach, limitations, potential risks, financial considerations, the duration of therapy, and termination procedures. Life can seem like a bit of a daunting task at times and a bit scary, but by coming here, I'll help you realize the power that choice has over how you feel about life. If you take away one thing from our therapy sessions, I want you to take away this. Never are we forced to do anything in our lives. The only thing we have to do is be born and die. Everything in between there is a choice. The main points of informed consent can be summed up relatively easily. You will have the information necessary to understand your rights and my responsibilities. I will adhere to the strict guidelines of HIPAA and maintain your confidentiality at all costs. The only time that I will break this confidentiality is if I feel a threat has been made to yourself or to others. During our therapy sessions, you may notice that I will be taking notes. This is to ensure that you are guaranteed the highest services possible. And if at any time we deem it necessary for you to see a different therapist, they will have the information necessary to understand what has been going on. The length of therapy will be dependent upon each individual and restrictions by the managed care system. However, I want you to realize that I will never abandon you. Never will we stop therapy if I feel you still are in need of assistance. The term termination may present itself with a negative connotation, but please realize that that isn't so in this case. Termination simply means ending our treatment together, and this can take place in one of two ways. Either our treatment is through, I've felt you've done enough, you've felt you've done enough, and we're good to go, or it is deemed necessary that you see another therapist. If either of these situations arise, and when they arise, please understand that they will be taken care of in the most ethically and responsibly appropriate manner. Because we are in a somewhat smaller community, there is a high probability that we will run into each other outside of therapy sessions. If this is to happen, I may smile and nod at you, but please do not take this as being offensive if I don't say hi. I want to protect your confidentiality to the utmost. Now, if you were to stop and say hi to me and introduce me as your therapist, I will definitely engage you in conversation and talk with you as much as you want. But realize that I will never, ever relay any information that you have given me during our therapy sessions together. Safety during therapy sessions is another important issue that we must cover. If for any reason I feel that there has been a threat made to yourself, to myself, or to any other individuals, I will take the appropriate actions to make certain that everyone is taken care of. Please understand that that is my responsibility as a therapist. I hope that this video has addressed you with information about what Choices Unlimited Counseling Center has to offer you. We are seeking to give you the information necessary to understand what therapy sessions will consist of and how we can assist you, and we want to make sure that you are given the best treatment available. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us or visit our website. Let me be the first to congratulate you on taking the steps towards making your life a healthy and positive one.